Since 1977, Our Gang Ice Racing has been tearing up the ice weekly on beautiful Georgetown Lake. Ice racing season consists of 6 weekends of racing between the months of January through February. Anyone is welcome to participate as long as they have a 4-wheel or an all-wheel drive vehicle and a current driver's license.
I used to race in the late 60s, early 70s out here in the bare rubber class. If you want to do it, it's fun. As far as spectators, a lot of people don't want to get out in the cold and everything, but we don't mind it.
The very first thing we do is we come out in the morning and we drill the ice before anybody comes out here, and we have to have 12 inches just to have the race vehicles down, 16 inches to have the tow vehicles, and about 20 inches to have motorhomes and whatnot on. And today we have about 21 inches, so as you can see, the campers and trucks are down here along with the tow vehicles.
Our Gang Ice Racing runs 3 different divisions of races throughout the season. Depending on what level of a driver you are and how fast your vehicle will determine what class you race in.
I had a CJ5. It was called Flip Flop.
Well, this one's a 1972 CJ5 body, basically, and frame. The engine's a small block Chevy. It's a 400 bored out to a 406, and it's pretty much purpose-built for doing this.
Our gang was founded by a group of crazy guys who decided it would be fun to put chains on their vehicles and drive on a frozen pond. The mystery was always trying to find more traction for their tires until the early 80s, when the first studded tires were introduced.
The tires that I have on right now are the studs class. These are just an agriculture tires that we've drilled and inserted our studs into. We also race a bare rubber tire, which is just like a Blizzak or an Alpine ice tire that you'd find on like an Audi or, the sports cars that run the ice tires. We also run the cheaters, which is sometimes known as the bolts, and what those have is it's just an old worn out carcass of a tire, and we've drilled holes and inserted sharpened bolts through the holes.
My name's Nick Snyder. I'm age 11 and I drive a Bronco. I just hope that I can win a race and have fun.
The club itself is a pretty tight-knit group, and it's good people, so it's enjoyable. There's not a lot of drama and stuff. We just come up here and have fun, and I mean, you're not going to get rich doing this. It's just strictly for fun. There's a lot involved. We don't just come up here and start driving around the lake. We've got rules we have to follow, and insurances and that kind of stuff that we have to deal with. And our gang is non-profit, but everything we do, like the entrance fee and everything, takes care of the lake fees and that kind of stuff.
We ask for people to sponsor trophies, which helps our funding, and then everybody pays an entry fee, which helps to pay for our lake fees and our insurance. And we pretty much break even at the end of the year and have to start over again the next year.
You always have your friendly rivalries, and you always want to be number one, and we have it broke down in points, so there's always the competition, but that doesn't necessarily overshadow the fun. We just have a good time, but we're still competitive.
For more information on becoming involved or sponsoring Our Gang Ice Racing, visit their website at www.ourgangiceracing.com.